How's it going, YouTube Tech here? So for the past few days I've been testing few games on the Mac, like how they run and all. So in this video I'm actually going to show you the tutorial of how that is possible on a Mac itself. But before I get into the tutorial itself, I need to tell you a few things that you have to understand, because those are the basic requirements of being able to do this on a Mac. So first of all, you need a Silicon Mac M1 or later. Second thing, you need the iOS IPA files of these games that I'm going to show you how to get it. And basically third, you need the main thing, which is going to actually contain these games in the Mac and run them. So that's it. So let's cut to the chase. We are going to use PlayCover. So PlayCover is a system which you can basically think it's of it like a emulator on a Mac. It makes it possible to run iOS and iPadOS games on the Mac itself, and it's different since we are using iOS. It's an emulator, not a Windows game running on a Mac. So this is not parallel desktop and or crossover. So let's just get into the tutorial. So start by going to the description, the link, click it and you will find it. So I'm gonna do it from scratch and show you how to get it done by yourself. Alright, so let's just say PlayCover, it's directly there. So playcover.io is the link. So this is where you get it. There's nothing else here. You don't need to surf anything. Just go ahead and click this download button. So since I've already had it, so you have to click latest over here. So just click latest and it will start the download, and basically import it the way we import, by dragging the application to the application in the Mac itself. So do that. I'm not doing that because I already have it. So let me just go in to the PlayCover and show you how it looks like once it's downloaded. So this is how it's gonna look like. So let me zoom in a little bit. So as you can see, this is how it's gonna look like. This is the app library. Since I have games installed here, this is gonna the place where all the games that you install will be available. Otherwise it would be blank when you first download it. Once you have this, before we proceed, let me tell you, this is completely free to use. There's no in-app purchase, there's no demo version or anything like that, unlike Parallels, but this is completely free to use. So anyways, now that you have the PlayCover, so let's now just jump and let me show you where to get the IPA files. Again, go to the description, you will find the link there. So it's decrypt.day. So just click enter and you will find an app store. So this is like actually a, what do you call, anyways, this is where you will find all the iOS games. Let me just close this ad real quick. So you can continue searching whatever you wanna play. So let's just test Solo Leveling Arise. So it's gonna show you. Why is it not? Alright, so here it is. Just click on that and it will open in a new window. So here's a trick, I mean not a trick but some things to remember. So to download this, basically go and click download, this blue download button over here, click it, and you might find different files like download 2, 1 to 4 to 5 maybe. So just try clicking all of them, because some files are actually in the Google Drive and that Google Drive might have files deleted already. So you might have to try different these download sources. But anyway, you have to first of all sign in using your maybe Discord ID for Decrypt IPA store, because unless you sign in you won't be able to use it. So just after signing in and searching your game, go to the downloads, then click download over here. It will actually take you to another download page. So here you will get the download link itself and the size, and it will also show you where the file is actually sitting. So for the Solo Leveling Arise, it's actually in the OneDrive, not Google Drive. So that can depend, that can vary a lot. So just click get download link, then just click download again and it will start downloading itself. Alright, so let me just show you how the Google Drive might look like to you. I guess that's it. Alright, so the icon might be different, but you have to match the name to find your correct game. For all the games, the step is simply the same. Just go to download after searching. It will take you to the download page. Hold on. By the way, you will actually get the latest version. It's not just an old version. So after clicking download, so as you can see, these are Google Drive links. So you might need login over here, so you can simply log in with any fake Google account or any secondary one if you have. Well, that's it. So once you actually have the game, it will start downloading, or once it's downloaded, you have to click plus over here, and then you will find your IPA file on over here. So just click it and click open. It will start importing here itself, and once it's imported, it will be available on the Mac applications itself alongside all these applications. So this is how it's gonna look like. Well, there are certain things I need to tell you about these games then. So first of all, you can simply have different kind of settings. So like I said, it's running native iOS games. So just go to any game, for example here, and click this gear icon. It's the settings of any application. So go to graphics. So from here you have a list. You can actually choose different iPad or iPhone devices, and according to those iPhone and iPad devices will have those kind of settings. So maybe a 13 Pro over here, but a 15 Pro Max could run it better. So basically you can choose 15 Pro Max, and here you can also choose different kind of formats. So if you remember from my previous gameplay test videos, we were actually running 4K 60. So you can select 4K or just leave it at auto. I would recommend you to leave it at auto itself. And this was by default the iPad Pro M1. So even if you leave it at that, it's still good enough actually. So that's the iOS devices, but what's resolution? So right, you have this resolution over here, which is the detected resolution on this device. But if you use resolution scaler at 2, which is default, so if you multiply this by 2, this is basically you get double the better graphic on the selected device, irrespective of these devices. So no matter which device you actually select, it will actually change the aspect ratio, but it will give you 2 times better graphics. It will look better. So this is how it is. Although you are actually running iOS native apps, but you are going to utilize your max power itself, your max specs itself, because this is just a way to run iOS. Because this is tricking this, I know this PlayCover is actually tricking that the game is being run on this, but if you actually run this on a Mac itself, then it's going to utilize your max power. Mac is going to heat like crazy, like I showed in my videos. And even if you open the game, so well, you can see in the Metal Performance HUD, it's the Apple M2. It's actually utilizing your Mac specs. It's not the iPad's one. It's just a way to play an iOS game on the Mac, and it's actually going to utilize your Mac. So basically you can keep it simple. If you can keep it 1 or 1.5, that can utilize less system and prevent heating to some extent. That's how it is. And basically you need your max specs in this process. So that's how it is. But let me tell you a downside of this thing. Since it's actually in iOS, it's not going to detect your keyboard at all. You cannot use your keyboard for anything, and you have to simply use your trackpad or mouse to touch the this joystick over here and your other buttons over here. But that's not possible, of course it's not. So not sure, this is quite not playable. But if I'm not sure, if you connect it to a wireless controller, it might work. Well, that's a catch. But anyway, this is one way to play games on your Mac. And yep, this is completely free, so it's a good option. But there are certain different ways to play game on a Mac. I might upload videos later, but for now this is pretty much it, because I've been testing using those applications and games on Mac. So this is how it is. This is how it runs on. But if you have any question or trouble downloading or getting games on it, let me know in the comments. Until then, peace out. Thanks for watching.